What up, though? Ledge here, chill with me. Here to talk about a league that is doing major things, and they got a really special event going down today. All right, today. And again, I'm here to kind of provide information on leagues that you might not be aware of, but that are doing great things. I know a lot of people, again, revolve all of their battle rap needs over the big three major leagues that everybody comes to know and love. But there's other leagues out there putting together really strong cards, doing really nice events, and getting the best out of these MCs. And we going to the West Coast, man. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Geechee. That's right, Geechee Gotti. He has a hand in this league as well. It's called the Riot Network. They got a card called Division, and it's going down today. And guess what? There's no big time sales pitch on pay and what you got to order and things like that. You want to know why? Because it's free. It's absolutely free. It is free on Twitch. Go to Twitch. If you guys have been checking out King of the Dots tournament over there, the Grand Prix is on the exact same channel. Go to King of the Dot channel. They will be broadcasting the entire pay-per-view division. All right, and so yeah, it's going down today. I'm hearing maybe 5 Pacific, 2 p.m. Excuse me, 5 Eastern time, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I'm hearing that 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific. Go ahead, sit down. There's nothing else really on, man. What else y'all gonna do, man? What else y'all gonna do? You like battles? You wanna watch some free battles? I'm gonna show y'all the card. Let me show y'all the card. Boom. Weed 'em and weep, right? So we got Coffee Brown headlining going against A Ward. We got Cali Smooth versus Loso. Real name Brandon versus Chef Trez. Young Grizz versus KD. Dev the Demon versus Franchise. Elada Mayer versus Moon. Ratchet versus LCoogie. Fate versus Jilo. Bobby Lee versus Primo. Profane versus Lucky Desperado. And Rom Compton versus Jack. Also, that Bobby Lee versus Primo cash is on the line. Actual cash is on the line. I believe it's like $1,000 is on the line in cash. So you know them brothers gonna rap their heart out. Uh, all these battles are going to be like highly contested. I don't see any blowouts in these matchups. And shout out to Geechee and Kevin. They're giving some of their West Coast brethren shots. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Ratchet versus Coogee, that's a shot for Ratchet. When you look at Dev the Demon, he's getting a shot at Franchise. Fate getting a shot at Jilo. So it's really dope to see. Real name Brandon versus ChefTrez. A lot of people saying that could potentially be battle of the night. And Cali Smooth versus Loso. I've heard some people call it a mirror match. I don't agree fully with that, but definitely the styles got some similarities to it, and they both can talk that talk. And I believe after having a really nice face off on my channel, well, it really wasn't a face off, very pleasant, kind words, but I expect them to turn up when it's showtime. So that is the card. Again, Division is the name of the card. It's brought to you by the Riot Network. It will be going down live today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch. King of the Dot, go to their channel. They're the ones broadcasting this. So salute to King of the Dot for taking this on. You know what I'm saying? The last Riot card wasn't on Twitch. It was just, VOD. You get it. You can watch it live too if you wanted to. But this is a big look, man. Not just for that league, but for these MCs getting a chance, man. It's going to be thousands watching. So if you thought some of these quote unquote big names was going to take it light because this league isn't URL or King of the Dot, now that it's on Twitch and thousands are watching, they are not about to come with any light material and take no L in front of thousands. So expect them MCs, the elite MCs on this card to bring it as well. I'm looking forward to it. If I want to get into predictions real quick, I'm gonna start with the main event: Coffee Brown versus A Ward. I think it's gonna be a really good battle, close. It's only one round. This is the only battle that's one round, by the way. The rest of these are three. All right. So Coffee and A Ward is one round. And with that, I'm gonna go with the versatility of A Ward, who just got a little more in the tool belt, a little more all around savvy. He's not shy from one rounders. He just went against Drake Dennis on Drake Dennis League in a one rounder. Fared very well with that. So I trust what he got to offer. And he wanted this. He wanted to end his year off with one more battle, and Geechee proposed this, and A Ward was up for it. And I talked to him on my show on Caffeine, and he said, "Yeah, no, I've been writing." He said, "I think he said he's been done writing for about a week now, and he's locked in all the way." So I'm gonna roll with A Ward on this one. Coffee is probably going to have that line that gets the crowd crazy because you know that she's in her comfort zone, she's in her home, so you know she's going to dumb out. It's probably be some of the best written material we've heard from Coffee probably all year. This might be that one where you hear some shit like, "Oh, Coffee done reached another level." But I'm gonna edge it to A Ward in that one. It's gonna be a close one though, but it's gonna be good. What else do we got here? Cali Smooth versus Loso. I talked about um, Cali Smooth could pull off this upset, and he said some stuff, man. He said he's not about to come with the similar angles that everybody else comes with when it comes to Loso and religion and beliefs and things like that, because he like believes in the similar. He has similar beliefs that align with Loso. So you're actually about to get Cali Smooth to talk different to Loso, something that he said Loso hasn't been accustomed to hearing. So this is going to be really, really interesting. As much as I want to go with Cali Smooth based off of that new information, I still want to go with Loso because I just feel like Loso can do what Cali Smooth does, but just better. Just like he can do everything Cali Smooth does, but he just does it more like at a 9.5 to a 10, and Cali is going might be like at an 8.5 9 with it, but it just might not be enough. Also, um, Cali Smooth hasn't been as active as Loso. While that could be a good thing because he can be sitting on material, which he said he's been writing for Loso for a while. So that's why I think this battle is going to be really close. But I'm gonna go 2-1 slight edge to Loso. I think he's conditioned for 3 round battles, intense battles, back and forths, and yeah, I think flow patterns. Cali Smooth pretty much got it all too. I just think Loso is just a little better than him in each aspect. So I'm gonna go with Loso in that. Let's go. Who else we got? Real name Brandon versus ChefTrez. Upset alert. What if I told you I'm actually going with real name Brandon in this matchup? One, because he's that good. His talent, his first of all, he has a presence. And when we say presence, not just because he's a big guy, he has presence. That helps, but it's the demeanor that goes with the size. You get what I'm saying? He's not like some big silly guy because you can be big, but then you can be like real silly and happy go lucky. You know what I'm saying? But he got this real serious side to him, and when he's talking to you, it's just different because he's staring at you. He's not blinking. He's just zoning out, and he's putting together some shit that is different. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's kind of unorthodox. He can come back around and rhyme, and then don't rhyme, and then like he just does different stuff sometimes, man. And I think it's powerful, and it's gonna be powerful on the West. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit. Trez is Trez though. Trez is Trez. So I expect him to get around, and the next round might be close. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like off of his last performance I've seen from Chef Trez was the Bankhead battle, and I didn't like that. That was the only. That might be the only battle I've seen from Chef Trez ever where I was like, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm a fool for falling for that because I'm sure, people go through real life stuff in certain times, so I could be susceptible to falling for that. But something's telling me real name Brandon hasn't battled in like 6 or 8 months or something like that. So the material he's sitting on, because this battle was supposed to happen a couple of months back, the material brushing up, tweaking things. If y'all ain't seen real name Brandon, y'all better check him out before this battle. He's for real, and I'm gonna lean towards him in this one, man. I'm gonna lean towards him. What else we got here? We got Young Grizz versus KD. KD from the Midwest, man. Check out his battle versus JC. Fire matchup. Um, he can write, man. He's very poised and calm, and I really like the material he brings on a battle to battle basis. This is different though. We talking Young Grizz, and Young Grizz has been on a tear this whole year. Particularly, well, not particularly, primarily he's been on the West, just whooping ass, man, just whooping ass. Go see his battle versus Drix, probably one of the best battles from as far as like West versus West. You know what I'm saying? I like that battle. Go see it. It's it's different with Grizz, man. I'm gonna lean Grizz in this one 2-1 as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's one of the guys who I always like kind of in the back of my mind have like see bigger things for him. Like he deserves to be like Born Legacy just happened this weekend. He definitely could have been on Born Legacy. Like he could definitely be battling. He could be battling J400 or Jack Boy or things of that nature. Like he's that good. So I feel like he's going to make a statement. This is a big stage, pretty much, and on a big stage, I feel like Grizz is going to realize like I don't know how many opportunities he's going to get like this. So I think he's going to seize it. But I think KD will be impressive. He'll definitely get more bookings after this showing. But I'm gonna roll with Grizz 2-1. I'm gonna say pretty comfortable. I won't say edge. I'm just say pretty comfortable. All right, comfortable lead. All right. Dev the Demon versus Franchise. Probably one of the most. I don't want to use hyperbole. No, that's safe to say. This is probably going to be the most intense matchup of the card. They both rap extremely aggressive, bombs away, punching, aggression, intensity, performance. This battle is gonna have a lot of like high energy for sure. Um, Dev has came a long way from like the year and a half when I was like getting on him about taking stuff serious. Like he would like tell us like, yeah, man, I got it, but I ain't really wrote nothing until I finish this up. Like that whole nonchalant aura he had is gone. He's taking battle serious. He's showing up and showing out, and I expect nothing less than from him in this battle as well. Um, Franchise, it's kind of been a weird. I don't know. I guess weird or unusual. I don't even know the word to put it. It's just been kind of unfortunate tale of events that have happened. Obviously, with COVID and him being from Canada, he hasn't been able to like cross over as much. You know what I'm saying, and really get some of these battles in. And even before that, though, he had the tournament in which he lost to Tink the Demon, and that loss just stopped all his momentum that he's gained over like the last 2 years. When you talk about battles versus ChefTrez, having a good showing, most had him losing to Av, but he was good versus Av. He beat Danny Myers, most people say, um, and then he bombed on Jack Boy on a big stage. People forget that was, I believe, that was Summer Impact or Summer Impact Reloaded, one of those, and yeah, he bodied Jack on a big stage, and like all of those accolades and things he did. Like I said, one loss in the tournament, and then you don't see him for a while. He kind of gets a little cold to people, and that's unfortunate. So I know he got a lot to prove. He's going to try to send a message, and I think he's going to get the job done, but it's going to be close. I think Dev is going to be good, but sometimes Dev just has a few empty spots in his round where I'm like, ooh, like you're wasting time at this little juncture. Like I need you to rev it up. And we know franchise, he's on go. He's on go from the moment he starts. So I feel like if we was like doing a point system, he'd just keep racking up points eventually, even if they're not like the heaviest punches. But he's going to throw enough jabs combined with some big punches and get the job done. So that's my pick there. How we rolling again? A lot of Mayor versus Moon, man. A lot of Mayor smoked Louise, got him out of there. He's been good on the West for a while. You can check out. He got tons of battles out. Moon is an OG. He's battling on all the circuits. He's on all the circuits, man. And I expect Moon to be entertaining. My thing with Moon though is it's hard to get him to be clean for all 3 rounds. It's a difficult task for Moon, man. He was here in Detroit sometime last year. Shout out to Hitless Battle League, War Ready. They were here. He went against I believe it was Black Fonz, not Fonz from Ohio, Black Fonz from Michigan, now residing in Atlanta, and it was a really good battle. But the problem is they both were choppy, a lot of stops and stumbles, and Moon just does that. So I can't trust that, even though I think his material might be slightly better. I'm gonna go with L out of Mayor on that one, but it should have some moments in there for sure. Ratchet versus LCoogie is a sleeper for sure. We know LCoogie has been around. He's a dynamic puncher. He done went against some big names. He's went against your Nitties and who else he done went against. He went against 40 Bars. Like he done went against some really notable names, man. Went against Young Cannon and all of that. Ratchet is coming off a battle versus Fate, who's also on this card we're about to get to next, and he's a part of Mafia. That's Geechee Gotti's clique too, so he has a lot. He has a lot to prove in this one. He does have the case of a stumbleitis a little bit. He stumbled a bit against Fate in the first round. It pretty much cost him the battle because it was 1-1, and that first slip up cost him that round. So, but when he's clean, man, he had a punch about he had a jersey punch about like something about your name on the jerseys or something like that. I forgot what he said, but it was crazy, man, crazy. So I don't know. This is a tough one to call. Oh, it was something about turning your jersey inside out, the true definition of a name flip or some shit. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go Coogee. I'm gonna go Coogee. Coogee is a professional in every sense of the word. He's always there. He's gonna always give you 3 rounds. He's gonna be punching a lot. But what I know is he had a battle versus E Real here in Flint, Michigan, and he started to do different things. He started to get a little introspective, getting a little personal about his life and tying it into like the rounds. I was like, he ain't just general bar punching no more. Like, what's up with that? It was a pleasant surprise, and he said he's going to add more of that type of material to his rounds. So, if that's the case, you're seeing the evolution of LL Cool J, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm gonna go with him 2-1. So Fate versus Jilo, glasses on glasses crime. Shout out to Nico TV. Go to Nico TV's channel. They had a conversation, audio face off, whatever you want to call it. Gilo was talking to Fate dirty. He was talking to Fate dirty. He said, I wear my glasses better than you. You can't dress. Like, you ain't like you basically just ain't on you're not on my level at all. So that was intense. And Fate isn't a talker. He's not like he let the work show. And I say this all the time with Fate. He is without a doubt one of the top like new punchers in the game. Without a doubt. You got your Saints, you got your Fonz, you got your King Jables. Fate is in that tier. Alright. He's in that tier. So with that, I'm gonna stick with Fate. Although face off or whatever, it had me looking a little like I don't know if he ready, but you can't go off of face offs and things like that. Just gotta let the work show. And I think Fate is a better rider, and he punches with aggression too, and it's really creative, really creative. Jilo will fight and be nice. He'll be entertaining. He will probably win the crowd over because he can do that. But I just think Fate is just too much, man. He's scary when he's on. So I'm gonna go with Fate. All right. Uh, Bobby Lee versus Primo for the cash. Look, I haven't seen as much Primo as I have Bobby Lee. I've seen enough Primo to know that he's going to be in this, but I don't think he got the stamina and endurance to rock with Bobby Lee. Man, Bobby Lee had a nice year low key. Like y'all just check out some of his battles. He's had a nice little year low key, man. I'm gonna go with him pretty easily in this one. I think it's gonna be a clear 2-1. I think he's gonna win those the rounds that he wins. He's gonna win those pretty comfortably, and Primo will probably eke out one. But it's for the bread. I just don't see Bobby Lee losing this money. I just don't. All right, so Profane versus Lucky Desperado. I've seen both of these gentlemen. I actually seen more Profane than Lucky Desperado, but I'm going with Lucky Desperado because I think his style will cater more to the crowd that I believe is going to be there. That I believe. I don't know. I don't have no intel, no insight on who's going to show up, but I feel like his style will win there and also win on Twitch with the people watching on Twitch. Not sure if they're doing the whole voting and things like that, but if they were, I believe Lucky style caters more to people who will be watching it live. So I'm gonna go with Lucky, 2-1 clear, 2-1 clear. That's right. And lastly, Ron Compton versus Jack. Last time I seen Jack was like versus Red Bangs Don't Bang. I know he's battled a lot since then, but I've asked around. He said his style hasn't changed too much from that. And Ron Compton, I saw him recently versus Kid Chaos. He was also on Town Business last year, so he's well experienced. He was on Guardians of the Culture a few times too, I believe. So he's been well traveled, very much the more experienced one in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with Ron 2-1 in that one. So that's how I'm doing that. So that was my full predictions for division, the Riot Network division. Again, it is on Twitch today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on King of the Dots channel on Twitch. It's free. You get a full card of free battles, man. You got the Horsemen in there. You got some Demons members in there. You know what I'm saying? You got some people from the Midwest, the West, the South. Like you got some people on here, man. You got it. You got the East Coast well represented as well. So tune in and enjoy the card, man. That's all my time. As always, keep it battle rap. Love.